So ever wondered, though, what makes someone truly wise? Not just smart, but wise. Is wisdom just for old philosophers with long white beards, or can anyone become wise? And what if I told you there's actually a scientific way to measure wisdom? So here's where it gets really cool. In the 90s, a team of German scientists created a scientific framework to study and measure wisdom. They asked, what makes some people better at handling life's toughest dilemmas? So what is wisdom? Most people think it's about being super smart or having tons of life experience. It's expert knowledge about the pragmatics of life, knowing how to navigate the big, messy, complicated questions that we all face. Imagine you're helping a friend through a divorce or deciding whether to move across the country for a new job. These are simple examples just for illustration, but it's not just the facts that matter. It's perspective, empathy, and understanding the bigger picture. That's wisdom in action. Wisdom isn't just about having knowledge. It's about knowing how and when to use that knowledge. And according to this model, true wisdom means understanding life's complexities, embracing uncertainty, and considering different values and perspectives. It's not about memorizing facts or being book smart. So how do we actually measure wisdom? So researchers presented people with real-life dilemmas, like resolving a family conflict or a tough life decision, and then they analyzed their responses using 5 specific criteria. It wasn't about having the correct answer, but about demonstrating deep insight, empathy, and the ability to see the bigger picture. Remember, 5 criteria is how they analyzed their responses. Let's take a look at these 5 criteria. They're very important. Number 1 is factual knowledge. So understanding the facts about life and human nature. So I give you simple examples like understanding that people facing retirement often struggle with identity and purpose, not just financial concerns. So factual knowledge is number 1. Number 2 is procedural knowledge, knowing how to navigate complex situations. Example, guiding someone through a career change by helping them break the process down into manageable steps. Self-reflection, research, networking, planning. The third one is called lifespan context. I'll make it short and simple for you. It's actually a longer word, but so seeing things in a broader, longer-term context. So for example, pointing out that meaning of success can change at different life stages. What matters at 25 may not matter at 55. The fourth factor is relative value relativism. So appreciating diverse perspectives and values. For example, understanding that attitudes towards divorce, gender roles, or religious practices, they differ widely across societies and generations. And finally, the fifth one is management of uncertainty. So that's comfort with ambiguity and the unknown. Just an example, you know what it is, but it's like advising a friend who's anxious about starting a new business, and there's no guarantees, but they can prepare for different outcomes and adjust as they go. Okay, easy enough. So these are 5 criteria that the researchers used to analyze the responses of people that were in part of this research study. But this model of wisdom didn't stop there. So there's one criteria that changed everything. Beyond the knowledge and experience, the piece of managing uncertainty was crucial. So the researchers found that the wisest people are those who can navigate life's gray areas and accept that not everything is black and white, and make thoughtful decisions even when the outcome is unclear. So what's fascinating is that wisdom isn't just a personality trait, it's a performance. So wisdom can be observed, rated, and even improved with practice. So wait until you hear what the researchers discovered about who scored highest on the wisdom tests. So the research found that people who are open-minded, reflective, and comfortable with ambiguity often outperform those who have more life experience or higher IQ. This is very interesting. I'll repeat that. People who are open-minded, reflective, and comfortable with ambiguity scored higher or outperformed those who have more life experience or higher IQs. Amazing. And it's not just about giving the right answer. It's another one. The model valued answers that acknowledge uncertainty, considered long-term consequences, and showed empathy for different viewpoints. So sometimes the wisest answer is admitting that you don't have all the answers. Another surprising finding is that wisdom can be developed and it's not fixed. That life experience and reflection matter more than raw IQ. Like wisdom can be cultivated through deliberate reflection on life's challenges, rather than it being something you're born with or you acquire through intelligence alone. And here's something else really surprising, that wisdom doesn't just keep increasing with age. That's a big one for me. Because we think that, the older we get, the wiser we are, because we have more life experience, and etc. But that wasn't the case. So wisdom doesn't just keep increasing as we age. In fact, the research shows that most gains in wisdom happen between ages of 15 and 25. Most gains in wisdom happen between 15 and 25. And after that, there's no steady climb. Another cool discovery, a great gem in the literature, is that discussing life's dilemmas with others, what researchers call social collaboration, actually boosts wisdom performance, especially for older adults. It also exposes us to new perspectives and helps us reflect more deeply. So wisdom isn't just an individual pursuit. It's something we can grow together by sharing and reflecting with others. Really crucial point here. Discussing life's dilemmas with others. Social collaboration, I'm repeating it because it's so important. That boosts wisdom performance. So here's the best part. So after what we just discussed, wisdom isn't just for the chosen few. Anyone can cultivate it. And here are a few tips inspired by the research. First, reflect on your experiences, especially the tough ones. Embrace uncertainty and don't rush to judgment. Then seek out diverse perspectives and challenge your own assumptions. And then think long-term and consider the broader context. And finally, practice empathy even when you disagree. And anyone can develop wisdom through reflection, through open-mindedness and embracing the complexity. And the wisest people are the ones who can manage uncertainty and see multiple perspectives. And before we go, let's just bust a couple of wisdom myths. So myth number one, wisdom comes with age. No, not always. The myth number two, you have to be super smart to be wise. No, empathy and reflection matter more. And myth three is that wise people always have the answers. Actually, they often know when to say, I don't know.